Very good morning, class. We have completed our chapter motion in one dimension, and now it's time to do its numericals. This portion, the third part, which is the equation of motion, numericals are very important, and it is very important from the point of view of your exams. There might be at least 2 to 3 numericals definitely will be there from this part. So let's do the numericals from the equation of motion. So here you can see the first numerical on your screen. It says body is starting from rest. That means initial velocity is 0 and it is accelerating uniform with a value of 2 meter per second square. We have to calculate the distance covered by the body in 2 seconds. So we have time is 2 seconds. Now you can see which equation of motion relates these three quantities like S, U and T. So if you remember, the equation number 2 was S equals to ut plus half a t square, and now in this equation u is 0. So because u is 0, that's why S become half a t square. Just put the values, you will get half a is 2 and t square will be a is 2 and t square, that will be 4. So S will be 4 meter. That's your answer. So here's a question number 4, you can see on your screen. In this we have to find the velocity, final velocity and the distance covered in 5 seconds if the body started from the initial velocity that was 0 and acceleration is 2. So it's quite a similar question as a question number 1. So let's solve it. So u is 0, a is 2, t is 5, and we have to calculate v and s, right? So again you apply the second equation to find the s, that will be half a t square. Why not we are not taking u? Because u is 0, right? So when you apply it, you'll get half a is 2 and t square is 5. So 5 into 5 will be 25. So you'll get s equals to 25 meter, right? It's easy. Then second part, we have to find the value of velocity. So you can apply the first equation, which is v equals to u plus at. Again u is 0, so v equals to at. That means v equals to 2 into 5, that is 10 meter per second. So this is your solution of the question number 4. So class, let's check out the question number, let's say 5, right? So pointed question says a bullet initially moving with velocity 20 meter per second, right? So initial velocity, we have given the initial velocity. So question number 5, that u equals to 20 meter per second, right? Okay, strikes a target and comes to rest after penetrating a distance of 10 centimeter in the target. So let's suppose this is the target, right? Now the bullet comes and it penetrates, let's say till here. This is the point where till the bullet penetrate, and this distance is given is nothing but 10 centimeter. So here we can see that the bullet travels 10 centimeter distance before it comes to rest. So S is basically 10 centimeter, not meter. That means 10 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter, right? Now okay, calculate the retardation caused by target. So now obviously, because initially the bullet was moving with very high speed 20 meter per second, but now it comes to rest, and I told you that whenever body comes to rest, that means body have some retardation, right? Retardation is basically negative acceleration. So when we calculate the retardation, it will be negative, right? So let's solve it. Now here we don't have t, right? We have only u and only v, u and s. So we need at least 3 quantities. Now when the bullet stops, so obviously what will be the final velocity? That will be 0, right? So v is basically 0. Now third equation relate u, v and s. From the third equation we know that it is v square equals to u square plus 2as. We have to calculate the value of a, so this will be equals to 2as equals to v square minus u square, or a equals to v square minus u square upon 2s. Now you can simply apply the values and find the result. So v is 0 minus u is nothing but 20, so 20 square upon 2s. 2 into s is 10 centimeter, which is 10 into 10 to the power minus 2, right? So when you solve it, what you'll get? This will become 20 into 20, that is 4000. See, for the ease of calculation, let's try it. So this is 20 into 20, right? Can we write this as 2 into 400? So 20 into 20, and it is a negative value, right? It is here, this is 20, and this minus 2 will come up and become plus 2. So this cancel out, it will give you minus 2000 meters per second square. Now the retardation is not minus 2000, acceleration is minus 2000, because when we say this negative sign represents the retardation, right? So what is the value of retardation? Retardation will be retardation will be 2000 meter per second square. So this is how we solve this numerical. Let's check the other numerical. Let's take the numerical number 8. Okay. Okay, numerical number 8. Say a train is moving with velocity of 90 km per hour. Okay, it is brought to stop by applying the brakes, which produces a retardation of 0.5 meter per second square. All right, let's first write the given values. So train is moving with velocity 90 km per hour. So it is the initial velocity. We are doing the question number 8. So u is 90 km per hour. So what it can be written as what in meter per second? 90 into 5 by 18, right? So this will give you u equals to 18 5 times 90. Okay, it will be 25 meter per second. Okay, it says it is brought to stop. That means the final velocity of this train will be 0. Okay, so v is basically 0, brought to stop. By applying brakes produce retardation of 0.5 meter per second square. Retardation is 0.5, that means acceleration will be minus, right? So a will be minus 0.5 meter per second square, right? Find the velocity after 10 seconds. All right, so we can say v dash, because we have taken v is 0. So let's, after 10 second velocity will be v dash. So v dash after 10 second, after 10 second, that means here we have time 10 seconds, okay, and the time taken by the train to come to rest, that means we can say the total time of journey when the train comes to rest. So when, okay, t when v is 0. So here these are the things we have to calculate. So let's solve them. Okay. From the very first equation we can find out the value of time, right? We know that v equals to u plus at, right? So we have to calculate the time. So from here t will be that will be at equals to v minus u, or t will be v minus u upon a. That's right. So value of v is 0, that is of time is u is 25, and a is minus 0.5, right? So from minus sign has been cancelled, it will be part 10. So it will be, time will be equals to 50 seconds. That means after 50 seconds this train will get stopped. Now second part, we have calculated the second part first. In the first part we have to calculate velocity after 10 seconds. So no problem. Velocity after 10 seconds, right? So now here we have, let's say t dash is 10 second, and we have to calculate the v dash. So we can apply which formula? Yes, the first formula of the first equation, again v dash equals to u plus at, right? So apply the values. U is 25. Now a is minus, so that's why I put the minus sign there, minus 0.5 and into time is 10 second, I think. This will become 5. So v dash will be 20 meter per second. So this is the answer of the question number 8. So let's solve the next numerical. Let's take the question number 10. It says when brakes are applied to bus, the retardation produced is 25 centimeter per second square. It means centimeter, not meter. And the bus takes 20 seconds to stop. Alright. So question number 10. Retardation, that means negative acceleration. So we have a is minus 25 centimeter per second square. 25 centimeter per second square. We'll convert this into meter per second square. Now you know that 1 centimeter is equals to 10 to the power minus 2 meter, right? So 1 centimeter square, okay, no. So we can write a as minus 25 into, in the place of centimeter we can write this 10 to the power minus 2. Now it becomes in meter per second square. Fine. Okay. And the bus takes 20 seconds to stop, right? The time taken by bus is basically 20 second, and because it gets stopped, so obviously v will be 0. The initial velocity of bus, we have to find u here, okay, and distance traveled by bus during this time. So before the bus gets stopped, what distance is traveled? So S we have to calculate. So we have V, we have A, we have T. So if we apply the equation number 1, that is V equals to U plus AT. So from here we can find the value of U. So U will be V minus AT, right? So U equals to V, final velocity, that is 0, 0 minus, what is the value of A? It's minus 25 into this. So minus into minus will become plus. So plus 25 into 10 to the power minus 2 into T. T is 20 seconds into 20. Okay. So when you solve it, you will get U equals to see 25 into 20. Let's say 25 into 22 is 50. So 25 into 20 will be 500. So 500, that means that 100 part will be cancelled out from this 20, right? So how much will get? 5. So U will be 5 meter per second. All right. Now how much distance is covered before it gets stopped? So we have to find S. Okay. So what is will be S? We can apply third equation. We can apply third equation because we don't have, yes, we have time. So we can apply this at for second equation also. So S equals to UT plus half AT square. We can apply this. We can apply third equation also, and that will be easy because if we solve this question from the third equation, then one part of the equation will become 0 because in this equation V is 0. So we'll not use this equation, although we can find the answer from this equation also, but it will be lengthy. So we are not using this equation. We are using the third equation. V square equals to U square plus 2AS, right? So again, there will be S will be V square minus U square upon twice of A, right? So S, now V square will be 0, right? It will be minus U square. What is the value of U? That was 5. So 25 upon 2 into A is again negative. It is minus 25 into this. So I am applying minus 25 into 10 to the power minus 2, right? So minus sign has been cancelled. 25 is cancelled. This will go up, become 100, and 100 by 2 will be 50. So S will be 50 meters. So this is the solution of the question number 10th. Class, we have done some numerical from this chapter. Some questions are left. Please try it by yourself, and if you find any difficulty, you can reach me out. Thank you so much, class. In the next video, I will start the new chapter, that is Newton's law of motion. So thank you so much.